Well, good morning, everybody. I am the Bald Guy, and welcome to my next video on the history of the Sabbath. That's right, we're still discussing the Sabbath. All right, so we know that it is where God rested on the seventh day. So, and I'm sure some of our patriarchs kept that before Moses. Now, where this was instituted was that, you know, they had left Egypt, they crossed, and they had been working every day of the week when they was in Egypt, man. They just were boom, 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 boom. You know, they were slaves. They had to do what they were supposed to do, and they were used to that. After all those years, 4,000 years, man, of being a slave, they were used to that. So what they did was that after God set them free, and then Moses left, they crossed the Red Sea. What's the first thing they do after they start on their journey to the Promised Land? They start complaining about food. That's right. We're hungry. We miss all that good stuff we used to eat when we was back in Egypt. Why? Okay, so Moses, so God tells Moses, all right, fine. I will give them some manna. And every morning there'll be bread from heaven on the ground right outside their camp. They go gather it for 6 days, and then on the seventh day they'll eat it. And they won't do any work, they'll rest. Because we're going to continue this journey into the Promised Land, and they need to rest. And so what do? They go out the next day to see if they can find more on that seventh day. Okay, did God tell them not to? Now this was all back in 1623. You can read about that. That is just like some great stuff. Now, so later on in the story, so basically Moses tells them at that point, what did God say to do? Seventh day you rest. So they listen to him. So they keep going, and then they finally get to Mount Sinai. Now, this is back in Genesis 20, verse 8. So you read on that too and find out about the 10 commandments of God. The stuff that's, you know, kind of we're supposed to do. Yeah, being a follower of Christ and knowing this Bible means, yep, there's stuff you're supposed to do and stuff you're not supposed to do. Oh, no. Yep. Okay, and honoring Sabbath is one of them. And if you don't do these 10 commandments, guess what happens? You said, just basically it's telling you that you're going to sin. You're going to break these things. It's impossible to keep them all. I think there's only one person that did that. And we'll discuss those 10 commandments later. Now, let's get back on track here. All right, so now we're back in where Moses is on Mount Sinai. He's up, he's talking to God, and God gives him these 10 laws that the people need to obey. Because they're down there making a calf and doing all this stuff, and they're wanting to go back to Egypt again. And so God tells them, okay, they need some instructions on how to get things done right. So the fourth commandment, he tells them to honor the Sabbath. So, and to keep it holy. And that means don't work, you rest, you know, you worship with me, you have a good time, you know, and enjoy. So, that's, and then later on, you know, that's how it was basically instituted in the law, was that you have to do that. This is what you need to do. So, later on, you know, these priests and Levites later on in the New Testament, they got these big heads, thinking they're all that. You know, you'll read about this whole history and stuff later on, but we're just going to fast forward all the way to New Testament. Now, these priests and Levites were telling Israel, how to live. They were teaching them to the law of God because they didn't have a Bible, so they couldn't read it for themselves. So they would read these scrolls to them, tell them what to do, and they were telling them to honor Sabbath and stuff like that. But they added this bunch of stuff onto it. God kept it short and sweet. Don't do any work. Nobody in your house do any work. You rest, you commune. Okay, cool. But they added all sorts of stuff, and try to make themselves look, hey, look, I honor a Sabbath. Hey, you're picking some grain. You don't honor a Sabbath. So Jesus pretty much explained it in one short, simple phrase. Because him and his disciples are walking through a field. It's the seventh day, and one of them, picks up some grain, starts eating it on the way. No big thing. They're just walking, talking, enjoying, having a good time, honoring the Sabbath the way it's supposed to be. And these priests are behind him trying to get him, and they're watching everything he's doing. And, uh-oh, he picked grain. Oh, no, he's working. Oh, no, you can't do that. You are breaking the Sabbath. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Pointing their fingers at him. So Jesus basically turns around and says, hey, guess what? Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. So if you see somebody dying on the side of the road and it's a Sabbath, what are you going to do? Oh, I can't work. I got to... Bye. See ya. Have a good day. I hope you get better. But I can't do anything because honor Sabbath. So he's telling them, hey, you're supposed to just enjoy the day. Don't do any work. Stuff like that. So that is basically the history on the Sabbath. Now, my next video, because I don't want to run this too long, so my next video, we are going to talk about, do we still honor it today? Is it necessary? I mean, we're all busy. We got stuff to do. So, is it a big thing that we keep this thing? So, we're going to delve that into my next video. And if you'd like a hint, just a little bitty one, that answer is yeah. But we'll talk about that more in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this one on the basic history of it. Yeah, I jumped around a little bit, but, we've got to get that going. So, I am the bald guy telling you to have a blessed day, and I will see you next time. Have a good one, and enjoy. I'm going to sit here with my coffee as you guys leave. We went through this the last time. Are we going to do this every time? Bye. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Blessed day. That means hit the video. It's over. So long. Get lost. Go enjoy the Sabbath.